The reality of being a new affiliate marketer today, starting from scratch, in one word, overwhelm. There is a lot of things you have to learn when you are a new affiliate marketer. For example, which products should you promote? Where do you find products to promote? How do you get links to promote them? Where do you promote them? How do you get traffic to your promotions? And probably a lot of other questions that comes into mind when you start as an affiliate marketer from scratch. I have a tool for you you can use. It's free and it helps me a lot because if I don't use it, I go down rabbit holes so deep that they only get deeper because I dig them a little bit deeper. The tool is called Kanban Flow, and I have the free version and have used it for years because I don't have a team or anything like that. So the free version is fine for me. What you see here is an example of one of my boards, but let's start from scratch here too and create a new board and then see how it works. So over to the left you have a menu called board, and when you click create board, yes, that's what's happened. And then I'm going to write YouTube test for this board. You can call it whatever you want. I have, as you could see before, several boards, and I name them after my present plans. For example, I've recently changed my plans. So whenever I change my plans to 1 or 4 things, however I want to work on that day, I create a new board. So here we have it, and as default you have these columns: to do, do today, in progress, and done. And I'm going to keep them because they actually work really well. Maybe that's why they have added them. So I'm going to click next, and they're going to ask me a few more things. How many things will you accept to have in progress at a time? So if you like to multitask, don't do it. It's often a waste of time. You would be much better off by doing only one thing at a time. But okay, sometimes I used 2 things at a time, so I will go back to 2 here and then say that's it. And I don't have any limits on the other things. You could do that if you only want to do, for example, 4 things every day. Then your to-do list could be 4 things. I will leave those empty for now and click next. Oops, and then I'm going to add myself as a member here. I'm already signed up, and create the board. There we are. YouTube test. Nothing in here yet. So what do you have to do as an affiliate? That depends on you and how you plan to promote, etc. But let's make a few to-do things. So we say, okay, we are going to find affiliate products. That's one task. I like to add myself as a member. It's not necessary, but I think it fills it out better. So now I have this. I can change the color up here to one of the colors down here. So let's say I want this one to be blue. You can also add a label and a description to this, but I'm going to leave it as it is now, and then I'm going to save and add more. So that's one task. Now I'm going to make another one. Find affiliate link. Same member. And I'm going to take one more, and that's it for this demo. I'm going to share affiliate link. Once again, add members. Oops, and I want to change the color. So let me do that. Going to cyan, save and close, and I'm going to add the color, change the color of this one. Sorry. Let's take purple. So now I have these 3 on my to-do list. So let's say I only wanted to do one of these, then I will drag it over to do today. And when I'm working on it, I will drag it to this in progress. And then I can choose either to time what I'm doing, or I can use a Pomodoro, which is like a kitchen timer And at the moment I'm working in 30 minutes task, but you can use whatever you like. You can change it up here. As you can see, it's set to 30, but you can change it to anything. The traditional one is 25 minutes. And then under settings, you can even decide how much work time you will have at a time, how long your short breaks will be. And then, for example, after 4 breaks, let's just change that. After 4, every 4th break, will be longer, for example, 15 minutes. So let me also change this one to 25 minutes. You can have a number of interruptions. I don't use that anymore because it resets everything. So if you decide that you will only work without interruptions, and you can set them here, and you can add reasons or you can delete reasons by clicking and click delete, click the 3 dots and then click delete. You can also use a particular sound whenever your time is up, when you have finished your Pomodoro and are going to take a break, then you can have an alarm. And again, after the break, it will also sound an alarm, unless you disable it, which you can do up here. I'm going to leave it like this, and now I have 25 minutes. So once I have this Find Affiliate Products in progress, I will click, I will add timer, and here you can either start the Pomodoro, you have just changed the settings for, or you can start a stopwatch. You can also, if you are anything like me and often forget to start the timer, then you can go up here. If you have some kind of idea about how long you have been working, then you can go to the plus at the top and hit, manual time entry, and there you can click or type in when you started and when you ended, and then you can add this time manually. So now we have it here. There's a lot of things you can do in here, but let's just finish this. So let's say I'm now done with this Find Affiliate Products, then I will drag it over to the right column over here, done. This is how I use Kanban flows for I don't know how many years. And it's just the last week that I discovered that you can do even more awesome things to it. So let's look at that now. I'm going to pull this back to the to-do list. Let's say I need to do this every day, not just once in this to-do, because if I use it like I did before and it's done, then it's done. You can see it doesn't pop up over here again. If it's a task you repeat often, then you can actually change it so that Kanban flow will automatically create a new task for you once you've finished the first one. So let's check Find Affiliate Links. So I'm going to click it so I can edit it. And then I'm going into, let's see, it wasn't this one. No, it was up in Add. Here you can, due date? You can choose a due date for this one. So in this case, let's say I want to finish it today at 17 hours, that's fine. And then target column, that is done, because once I have done this, I want to move it to the done column, and then it knows that now I have done this. So I'm going to add this due date today. Here we go. And now we can do even more amazing things with it. I'm going to click on this due date in here on the card, and there at the bottom, you can see repeat. So I don't even have to copy and paste, which I did earlier. I can simply ask Kanban flow to do it for me. So I'm going to click repeat. And then for this one, let's say I'm going to repeat it every Monday and Thursday. And it already has a time. Then I'm going to update. And there we go. So let's say I have not now done this. I'm going to add a manual timer. Where do we have it? Manual time entry. Let's say I started 15:30, so it will show I've worked on it for 17 minutes, and now I'm going to, try again, click and drag to done, and whoopsie, it created a new one, which should be finished before Monday at 1700 hours or 5 p.m. So that's how you can make this even more cool. So what I do now, I have all of those marked. Let's see, due date, same date, because I do many of those daily. Repeat, so I'm going to add this to every day, except Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like this. Close it, and the final one, add due date, same time, etc. And you can just as well click repeat at the same time. I just wanted to show you one at a time. So add, now I've added all the days, so now they are over here. So let's say I'm going to finish this, it's done. It creates a new one that should be ready Monday. Let's take the last one. Whoopty, it created a new one. So now when I start tomorrow, I will put all these 3 into the to do today column. And then once I'm going to work on it, I'm going to put it over here. And then when I'm finished, this will say yesterday, if I worked on this yesterday, and then I can simply drag it up here and it will create a new product for the following day. And this saves me a lot of time, and it also helps me keep track of what I've actually done. Because at the end of the week, sometimes you've done so many things that you don't remember what happened. Did I use my time well, or did I waste my time? What happened? So this little tool will help you avoid overwhelm. This is one of my favorite tools, and as you can tell, it's even free unless you start working with a team. And it has other advantages too for the paid version, of course. But take a look at it, and the link to it is kanbanflow.com. You can see it up here on the bar, and you can also see the name here, Kanban Flow, and then .com, and then you go and sign up for a free account and get started. So happy working in your new affiliate marketing business. You'll see it's actually cool to start from scratch when you have the right tools from the beginning.